Hola, my name is Eyiyemi. Welcome to Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen. And today we're going to be making a salad. My salads normally consist of everything else but this kitchen sink. As in, just like my smoothies, anything I have on hand goes into the salad. So most of them don't have names. So you know how somebody will say, oh, I made an avocado salad. Nah, it doesn't. There might be no avocado in the house that day. It might just be eggs. So today I'm making a salad, and you know they say the Nigerian salad is different from the Igbo salad. The Igbo man will put spinach in a bowl, toss it together with salt and pepper and oil and tell you, oh, I've made a spinach salad. And then you know the black man will come and say, brother, not only leaf they inside here, what is? So for me, I need to be able to eat something else aside from one thing. So today I have red onions, I have tomatoes, I have garlic, I have mango ginger, I have turmeric. Now, if you know me, you know that these 4 or 5 things are basics for me. That's the onion, the ginger, the mango ginger, the turmeric, and the garlic. They're like my base for almost anything and everything. So I chop them up and I put them in my salad as well. Also, I have boiled eggs. I boil my eggs for 10 minutes. And to make sure that, when they're boiled, they don't have that gray film around the yolk. I'm not the white man. I don't like runny yolks. I don't care what they say. My eggs have to be hard boiled. And to go in a salad, please, for me, I don't know about you. Then I have cucumber, I have cabbage, I have carrots, and I have lettuce. And I'm going to make a dressing. I don't do store-bought dressings. I don't do mayonnaise. So I have a little bowl where I'm going to put my black mountain salt. I'm going to put black pepper. I'm going to put cold-pressed extra virgin coconut oil and maple syrup. This is 100% maple syrup. This is also one of the things that I get people to buy for me when they travel. I do not use sugar. And then also to put a little bit of acidity to this, I'm going to add lemon. I'm going to put a bit of lemon juice into it as well. So we're going to start with assembling the salad. In order to assemble the salad, as I've prepped these things, I'm going to also need to prep these things. And I don't want you to stand here and be watching me chop away at carrots and something. I know you all know how to do that, don't you? So don't go away, and I'll be right back. Welcome back to Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen. And today, as I've mentioned to you, we're making a salad. For us, or for me, a salad is not necessarily one thing. As you can see from all the stuff that I have in front of me, I threw all sorts of things in it. Today I forgot my groundnuts, but I just might throw my groundnuts in for a bit of crunch. So I've got cabbage, which we've diced. For those of you who don't like the crunch of cabbage, what you can do is steam it with a bit of salt, just a bit of salt and black pepper for under 5 minutes. And of course it changes the texture. But if you're making a cold salad, then you need to make it cool down, as in after you've steamed it. So you need to leave it open or put it in the fridge and let it cool up. If you're making a warm salad, then you can go ahead and use the cabbage as it is. So the cabbage is at the bottom, and it doesn't matter in which order you put it. I like my salads colorful, so you can see from everything that I have here. I've chopped up lettuce, and I don't particularly like them really tiny, so I used a pair of scissors. Easy, sharp, fast. No sweating over one board. My bowl might be a bit too big or too small, but we will see. So I put in the lettuce. Ideally, what should happen is I should mix everything at once, but if I do that, I'm probably going to have a lot of stuff all over the table. So let's see. This might become a bit messy. And I know that in real life, that's what happens, Abby. So this is real life. Maybe I should have reduced the cabbage at the beginning, but hey, salad is good for you. So try and toss as best as you can. I also, like I said earlier on, I do not use store-bought mayonnaise or salad cream, so I'm going to make a salad dressing that we're going to put on this. I've cut a bit of oregano, the oregano leaf, just for a bit of a kick. I'm going to put some carrots in it. It's been finely diced. We use the mandolin. Carrots, like in the Bugs Bunny, are good for your eyes. I think I'm going to have to divide this into 2. If not, I'm really going to make a big mess. So excuse my dividing this into 2, but this is life. Sometimes your belly is bigger than the eye that is using to see it, or the eye is bigger than the belly that you're using to see it, whichever way it is you want to take it. So let's do that. Yes, I think that's a bit more manageable. So that means we don't necessarily have to use everything that we have here. And then I say that, and then I go ahead and put in a bit more carrot. So that's the carrot. We've diced some cucumbers. Some people prefer to remove the seeds. If you're going to eat the fruit or the vegetable, eat the fruit or the vegetable. That's my take. We boiled some eggs. I will put in the eggs last. So tomatoes have been cut as well. Tomatoes are a fruit, not a vegetable as we think. And they can be a bit watery. So maybe what you do is when you've cut your tomatoes, you can put a kitchen towel under it to absorb the water. This is garlic, mango ginger, some ginger, turmeric, and red onions. I love onions. So if you don't like onions, you can leave it out. And she goes in and puts a bit more onion. She's not the only one that's going to eat it, but she loves onions. So, and onions are good for you. So stir together or mix together. If I was making this for myself alone, I would have used my fingers. But I'm trying to pretend that I'm too shy, so let me mix it together with a wooden fork and a metal fork. So once you've done that, you can see all the colors. And I like to see when I'm done, I like to see everything show through in the salad. And if it doesn't do that, I just strategically arrange it. So that's that. And we're going to make the dressing. And before we make the dressing, we'll put a bit of eggs on it. If you have avocado handy, you can add avocado to it. It gives it a nice creamy texture. And then we go on to making our dressing. So I'm just going to put that to the side. So that's our salad made. Now, if you're making salad for more than one portion, it's not advisable for you to put your salad dressing into it or your cream or mayonnaise, whatever your preference is. What will happen is the salad will wilt over time. But if you're making it for one portion and you know you're going to eat it almost immediately, then you can mix your dressing and put in it, or you can put the stuff for your dressing directly on top of it. Now, since this is not one portion, as you can all see, but I can sit and eat all this at lunch. It's good for me, isn't it? So, I mean, I'm not going to get fat eating this. I'm going to make the dressing in a bowl. So I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice. The seed will definitely come out. Remove the seed from it when you're done squeezing. This would probably be, what I try and do is do equal measures of all the ingredients I'm going to put in it. So, as you know by now, I eyeball things. So, if you're going to measure, tablespoon, whatever measurement you're going to use, make sure that whatever item or whatever, what is the word now? The word escapes my mind. Whatever measuring equipment or apparatus you're going to use a consistent one. So if I reach for these now, if you're doing 1 tablespoon, use this. If you're doing an eating spoon, use an eating spoon. So don't use this for one item and then use another tablespoon from somewhere else for another item. If you're using a cooking spoon, make sure it's 1 cooking spoon of everything that you're putting in. So you don't necessarily have to have the measuring spoons. Whatever you have, just make sure that the measurements are equal. And this has worked for me, hence why I'm using it. So I've squeezed the lemon juice in it. I'm putting almost the same amount of coconut oil, cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. Okay, so after the cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil, then you can use honey as well, but I'm using maple syrup because I can and I have it. If I didn't have it, I'd use honey. So the same measurements. The black pepper is to taste. Please don't add a tablespoon of black pepper. Note I like pepper, whichever type it is. And then I'm using black salt because I have black salt and I can do shakara that I have black salt. So the salt is actually black. And then I put a dab of it in it. And I mix. A whisk might be better, but because it's such a small quantity, the mixing is just to make sure that everything emulsifies together. And once you're happy with the mix, that's your salad dressing. I remember when I used to watch this on TV years ago, and I used to think, oh gosh, they're so professional, they so know what they're doing. See how easy it is to make. So, salad ready, dressing ready. You know I like to plate, Abby. So I'm just going to grab a plate. I'm going to quickly wash my hands. And I'm sure you're wondering about the soap, that why does the soap look like honey? I make my own soap. I don't use commercial soaps anymore. I'm like that. And I'm washing my hands because I'm going to use my hands to plate. So I'm going to first use this and upturn some of it into the plate. And then I'm going to arrange it. You know those shots you see in magazines? That's what I'm aiming for. Now, because sometimes I fly on the seat of my pants, you know what that means, Abby? Yes, it means that sometimes I don't think things through. And that happens to me in real life. So, if I thought about it, I would have left some of the lettuce leaves and then used that to garnish in some sort of way. So, now that I've done that, I still have a few things left over. And note I'm using the colorful things. So the things that I know that the color will pop out. I'm going to put a few slivers of, remember I said I like onions, Abby? So this is how you know that I really like onions. And then a bit of carrot. So you know that flourish that the chefs do, you know, they just sprinkle the thing over the food, looking very chefy. And then my dressing. Now, because this is one portion, well, slightly more than one portion, but that's fine. So I whisk again, and then I pour that, I drizzle that just a bit. And we're done. So we have made for you today a salad that you can throw together in under, realistically speaking, 15 minutes. So, I mean, if you have a mandolin or you have a pair of scissors, instead of chopping on a chopping board, or you happen to have friends who come to visit, you can enlist them to help you in chopping each item. But truly, if you have a mandolin, you can do this in 15 minutes. Whatever it is you have, just put it together as a salad. Make your own dressing, easy peasy, and you're good to go. And thanks to Fresh to Domot, who are convenient, pocket-friendly, clean, fresh, and neatly packaged. They provided us all the ingredients that we used today on the show. So go ahead and make your own salad. My name is Eyiyemi. You've been watching Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen. See you soon.